Good morning. It is Monday. So I'm just adjusting you slightly. It's Monday. I'm off to the furniture store to see if I can find some sofa beds. Go by Aldi and see if Aldi have got anything worth writing home about. Everything just seems a little bit wonky today. So cross. My TikTok dress that I've literally worn like a handful of times. Fucking zip exploded on it this morning. Not happy. And yet my daughter's got one she's worn like billions of times. Stretched it all out of proportion because she feeds the baby with it, so she just pulls the top down. And hers is fine. Mine's a bit of a snugger fit, so that's probably why. I'm a bit pissed off about that. Never mind. So I'm going to do shitty feedback later. But yeah, I'm going to have a wander around Aldi because I don't think so that bed's open till 9. I hope it's 9 and not 10. And see what they've got. And then go and have a look. So sofa beds, got the sofa beds. I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? Can't remember. Not holding out much hope for Solent beds because I looked online and they didn't have much. But I'm just going to go and check anyway. So yeah, anyway, let's go to Aldi. There wasn't much in Aldi, so I just grabbed myself something to eat. A drink. I'm sitting on the grass by the road. Like a loaf. Stray. So I'm going to sit and have something to eat because Solent beds don't rent for 50 minutes. And then I'll go out there and see what they've got. I had an awful night. Started coughing the moment I lay down. Cough. I had a drink, I went and got coffee. I took paracetamol. Really bad night. Why do I keep falling asleep in the evening? Oh, that was a bust. They had a few sofa beds, but they were all those Better Action ones. And I don't want one of those because that wouldn't be very comfortable for me. So yeah, I said no, I want this stuff. He said, the Shay's type. He said, yeah, we don't do those. So I was like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, a bit bummed about that, but there you go. Never mind, day. I'm tired now. Bumped into my neighbour. So she gave me a lift home from Aldi. I was like, do you want a lift? I was like, yeah, go on then. Fuck, it's too hot to be walking around outside in this. I'm supposed to be going to a thing tonight. I have a thing every Monday night. But I think I'm going to cancel because I just feel like shit. I think I'm just going to spend the day bumming around at home. I'm even going to get changed. I'm just walking t-shirt and my shorts. Because I'm so hot. I've still got this. This is Tushi's new house. I might put it together and make a start on it anyway. Don't know, maybe it's a bit hot. I have just spent the last hour or so building. Haha. There's a fucking cricket on the door, look. That is going to be a new home for my tortoise. Whew. The instructions were shit. That's why it took me so long to build it, because they weren't very good at all. But hey, I did it, and I did it all by myself, and I used a drill and everything. Drills and sewing machines I have an irrational fear of. I'm always frightened I'm going to hurt myself or something, or break it or fuck it up somehow, you know. So I tend to avoid it. I don't do DIY because my temper won't allow me to. because it's just the minute I fuck it up, I'll lose my rag and throw the drill at through my TV or something, you know. But I has done it all by myself. I put it together, took it apart, put it together, took it apart 3 fucking times before I got it right, because the instructions were awful. But you know, it's done. All I got to do now is put like, oh excuse me, a step there so that he can get in. Oh God, it's hot. It's fucking boiling. Absolutely roasting. I am damp with fucking sweat. I feel awful. Yeah. So I don't even know where he is actually. He's going to be hiding somewhere because it is disgustingly hot. He hasn't come out to see me yet, even though I've been out here making noise. Oh, there he is. Sunbathing. Even he doesn't like it this hot. So, yeah, quite pleased with that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure it's back up against the wall to give it a little bit of stability. Cricket's already bouncing all over it, like they own the fucking thing. There's a fucking flower there. Get out of the way. That's it. That's it. It's against the wall now. That's a bit better. A bit straighter. So I've got a step thing that I bought, which I think might be sufficient for him. And I bought it for the dog to enable her to get up and down the steps a little bit easier, but she didn't like them, she wouldn't touch them. But he tries to climb it, so I'm going to put it in front of, and I'm going to open the door and see if he investigates it later. My hair is in night mode. Okay, it's a bit better. See if he'll use it that way. Back hurts now. I've got a couple more videos online to watch. And now I'm going to get on with the wrestling. Yeah, I think that's going to be perfect, you know. Crikey, that is ideal. Oh yeah, shit, I did that, didn't I? I'm going to have to undo that. Redo the door because I tried to modify it. Oh, it's going to be perfect, isn't it? He's going to be able to march right up to that and into the door. Yay. Here he comes, strolling down the lane like he doesn't have a care in the world. Doesn't matter that I'm dying in the heat here. Him and his best mate, chin wagging. Tut. A couple of comments on my videos, let's have a look. I've got comments on here that I've never seen before. From months ago. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so Miss Sam. I wouldn't put that Deatrimentis ink in that Pilot VP. That's vanishing point or capless. It's likely to clog, and once those are clogged, you can't take the feeder parts clean like you can with normal nib feeds that you can pull out to clean. I would stick to Pilot inks in the Pilot because they have a quick dissolve. Yeah, quick dissolving property that's super easy to clean out. Or Waterman inks are also safe to put in almost any pen. Parker is another company safe to put in any pen. So there you go. Yeah, I actually did a little bit of research on this. It seems that the finer and extra fine nibs are a little bit more forgiving in regards to the Deatrimentis ink, which is why I got it. But I am looking at a new bottle of ink as well. There's it is a Pilot one. It's a new colour and it's a purpley colour. I'm thinking about getting that anyway. So yeah, I love playing Tetris in real life. It's something I'm really good at. This was on my kitchen video. That's Miss M again. Yeah, I normally Tetris in my freezer, but it got to the point where it wouldn't matter how much you Tetris, it still wasn't going to fit, hence the new freezer. So yeah, I love a nice, clean, organised kitchen. It makes me so happy. Yeah, me too, darling, me too. That's Miss M again. Shaking is minimal. Oh, that's on my today in my journal. I was sitting there looking, shaking is minimal. What did I fucking shake? It was the today in my journal. Yeah, I looked it back. That actually didn't come out too bad. I did another one today, which I'll probably edit tomorrow, where I stuck the phone on a different surface rather than the little table that I'm using. So hopefully that won't be too bad. I love a good Bujo setup, bullet journal. Yeah, me too. Well, these are all Miss M, by the way. If it's dehydrated powder, it's mixing. And if it's in a frozen tube, it's called concentrate. Or if it's in a squeeze liquid, it's called flavour liquid. I call it all flavour country because, you know, weird. Are you talking about the squash? The stuff that I dilute? You have it as powder? You lot are fucking weird. We don't have any drinks. Are you talking about like powder, like that stuff people dye yarn with? Oh my god, what's it called? Can't remember. I wouldn't fucking drink it. You have it in powder form? The only thing we have in powder form is like electrolytes. That's bizarre. That's one of the things, if you want to grow grass or flowers, you should sprinkle. Yeah, grass seed over top. Yeah, I know. I just haven't bothered. I know. Yeah. Oh, I also did get a response from, where are you, sweet pea? Ami Konag, did I say that right? Always love watching your vlogs when working from home. Perfect length and like catching up with a friend. Ah, thank you. Glad to do. So that's that. So I've just been out to check on the tortoise and the hutch to see like if he's been in it. He hasn't been in it. He's asleep under it. So we searched all around the garden. I was like, where the fuck is the tortoise? We've lost the tortoise. No, he's asleep underneath it. Prick. Anyway, it is now 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go have a shower. I've done the cut and move job on this. This is one of my dreads that I got in the dreadlock swap last year. This is one that I will be keeping, and I will attach. This is the other half of it, and I will be attaching this to that to make one long dreadlock at some point, because that's how it was originally. But yeah, so I cut out the brown. That's where it used to be attached. No, it wasn't. It was there, sorry. That's where it used to be attached to my hair. And that's where the dreadlock was attached. So I cut out, that's about 3 inches. And it's blended straight in to grey hair. This one is a little bit fatter than this hair. But yeah, it's just the way it is. Looks alright. It's in there pretty securely, so there we go. It was quite a hard job, actually. Not the adding it in, the actual combing out of the end, because you need the end to look like this, brushable hair, so that you can dreadlock it together. And that was solid. I mean, that's solid, you know. I mean, yes, I know it squishes, but it's solid knots. But I mean, one good thing, there's no build up inside. So that shows that my dreads are clean. That's one good way to find out. It's always cross-section your dreads. But there's no product, there's no lint, there's nothing. Really pleased with that. So, yeah, I'm going to go and have a shower because I hung after the work in the garden today. I can already feel myself gearing up to cough, which is what I did last night. I did say to Daryl earlier, if I cough again tonight, I might just come downstairs so I'm not disturbing him. For those that don't know, Daryl, my son, is currently sharing a bed with me because one of my other kids moved back in. It was an emergency situation, and he's got Daryl's room, and I have nowhere else to put Daryl at the moment. So I might have said in last week's video, I'm looking into getting a sofa bed now. So this sofa that I've got, this is my corner sofa, which I've had for all of a year and a half. I will give to Callie, and I'll get a sofa bed. I'd like to get a corner sofa bed, but I am quite restricted on space. Let me show you. So this is my sofa bed. Yes, I have a boiler in my lounge. From there's a radiator on this wall, right? So from that radiator straight across to the front of this unit is 81 inches. That's quite small for a sofa bed. Even though I've got a fucking corner sofa in here, it seems to be an issue, you know? I don't want one of those metal action ones that fold outwards because I find those really uncomfortable. I want the chaise type, you know, where it's... I'd like one with the long bit that comes out on my side so that I can sit with my feet up. And then the other bit is like underneath and you pull it out so the whole thing's flat and you sleep on the top of the sofa. That's what I'm going to be looking into. But yeah, it's finding one. So Solent beds today, they didn't have any. Sorry, I'm walking around in the dark. They didn't have any. So I'm just taking my son's got a bottle like mine. It's a metal bottle, and if I stick it in the fridge, it'll make it nice and cold for the morning. Oh fuck, I'm going to put it in the fridge, but there you go. Yeah, they didn't have any, and they said they don't actually do any at the moment. They only do the metal action ones. So I'm going to probably have to go off the island because I don't want to buy one without testing it, you know. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to go off the island. For those that don't know, I live on a tiny little island at the bottom of the UK map called the Isle of Wight. And, you know, it's literally 26 miles long. You can walk across it in a day easily. It's tiny. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to Southampton, and the furniture stores aren't near the ferry, so I'm gonna have to take my car. That's gonna cost me about £60 just to go over to Southampton for the day. So yeah. Shit, I need to check the shopping before the groceries come tomorrow. Oh yeah, as well as the deactivated sink, I actually do have another pen coming. I bought a Jinhao one as well, retractable one, just to see how they compare, really. If I like it, the deactivated sink can go in there, and the pretty ink that I'm looking at will go in the pilot, I think. Maybe, we'll see. I've got some Noodler's ink as well, but that's in my little Moon Man mini pens at the moment, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go and check the shopping, go and have a shower, and then I'm going to bed, so I'll see you tomorrow. Right, hello. It's Tuesday. It's fucking hot. It's like 22 degrees. There's no air moving or anything. It is just sticky. I'm beginning to regret going out for my morning walk. Callie sent me photographs. She went out on Saturday for Armed Forces Day, and they were out all day, and she's really sunburned, really badly. So, yeah, silly girl. I wanted to go, but I didn't know she was going, otherwise I would have gone. I don't really want to go on my own, you know. And then Matt turned around to me afterwards and went, I'll come with you if I don't know about it. So, morning. So, I was like, maybe next year then. I think it'd be good fun to go to. So, the hutch that I built yesterday, Two slept under it. Under it all night long. And then this morning couldn't figure out how to get back out. And he's actually managed to drag it across the fucking ground. Prick. So I'll put it all back and I'm going to have to block it up, I think, to stop him from going underneath it and teach him that he can go inside it instead. Oh, it's too hot. Not enjoying this at all. But it is a gorgeous day. There are some wispy wispies in the sky. But other than that, it's blue. Look at that blue. So I'm going to go walk up around the cliff, pop to the pharmacy to get my mum's meds, and then go home. Daryl wanted me to go to Tesco's, but I haven't bought a bag and I'm not carrying loads of food because it's hot and sweaty. Yuck, I think I'm dying. If I'm melting, why aren't I getting any smaller? I've reset the settings in the camera, black camera magic or whatever the fuck it's called app. And I'm going to see if it just records without stopping. Oh God, it is disgustingly hot. I've had my walk. I am absolutely roasting. Okay, it seems to be when the because I open it from like the lock screen using the camera button that iPhone 16 Pro Maxes have, and it seems to be once it like wants to remotely lock again, that it just shuts everything down. So I've now unlocked my phone. It's a bit of a pain if I've got to unlock my phone because the regular camera doesn't do that. So I've unlocked my phone and kept the app open, and we'll see now if it does the same. I'm going to fill my cup up with even more ice because this is just about melted from last night's ice. I need to go shopping at some point to get some more water. Unfortunately, we can't get it delivered because the delivery comes from Sainsbury's. There's this I have to buy in Food Warehouse. Oh God, I'm actually sweating. Okay, so I'm at 1 minute and 25 and I'm still going. That's something. I wonder if that's what it was. But I've actually got to unlock the phone to use it. That's a bit pants. Isn't it? Right. I have fresh water. Fresh icy water. I have snacks, because, you know, snacks. I'm going to do a little bit of editing. Sorry, you're so close. I'm going to do a bit of editing. Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, yuck. On my laptop. Well, I'm going to eat first, then I'm going to do some editing. I think that's what the problem is. So I've got to unlock my phone to use the app. bummer, but fair enough. I know it's better to have the fan on oscillating, but I'm really thinking about pointing it straight at me. Because when it oscillates, it's just not on me long enough. I'm dying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is what the issue is, because I'm at 3 minutes now. Please. Did I show you my doohickey? I did I? I can't remember if I showed you like how well it opens. You literally slide it under like that, yeah, and then just, it's better if you put it on the table. Voila, it opens. It's cool. Oh God. Right, that's obviously what the issue is. I'm gonna go and post that on the forum, because they were all like, show us your settings and blah 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 blah. But I think that's what the issue is. So yeah. Right, I will test this over the day, because I've taken it off of saving, because there is a way where you can save it in the app and to your camera roll, but I've taken it off of there because it would be quite handy to have all my vlog together on here, instead of me having to go flick through like other videos that I take of the grandkids and stuff, you know. If I use my regular camera for little filming of the grandchildren and shit like that, that would be great, and keep this app for vlogging, then all of my videos, this will be together instead of scattered throughout my camera roll. So I think I might do that. Yeah. Jesus, it's fucking hot. Oh, did I show you this? I'm making Daryl a Hufflepuff scarf when we go to Hogwarts again. I'll put a D in the bottom of it. It's very, very easy to do. It's 4 rows of this colour, 44 rows of this colour, 4 rows, 8 rows, 4 rows, and then you just repeat 44, 4, 8, 4. Easy as that. And I'm not giving away any secrets because the pattern is actually free. I just can't remember who it's by because it's on my phone. That's me reclining my chair before you wonder what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I'm at over 5 minutes now, so that's obviously what the issue is. I'm glad I've solved this mystery. Be proud of me. So it is 11:36. I have been editing for the past hour and a half, I suppose. I've done about half of last week's vlog. Again, it's a long one. I chat a lot at the camera. Nothing interesting. It's just me walking around chatting at the fucking camera, or shots like this because I'm leaning down doing shit. I don't know why anybody watches it, quite frankly, but there you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that up today. I'm hoping to get the other half edited as well. I've cooled down a little bit now. I had so much to eat. Yeah. Oh dear. Tired. I'm just watching it back. I sounded so rough last week. Obviously, I've improved loads. I'm still quite croaky, but I'm not quite snotty. I can actually breathe through my nose. I don't feel like my fucking head is going to explode. I'm still having the odd dizzy spell, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So yeah. I still haven't heard from Rachel regarding my hair. I did send her a message last night. I said, God, I've just moved that dread up. And this is one half of Jamie's dread. And combed out the end of mine. I was like, oh, that was a lot of hard work, lol. And it's not even gone through. It's sitting in her requests box. So it doesn't even say it's delivered on Instagram. Either that or she's blocked me. I don't know. But yeah. So it's 7 weeks tomorrow since I paid her. She said 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm trying not to be too salty, but I'm like, oh, you know. First she was like, I'll do my best to get them out to you. And then it was like, oh yeah, I've just finished the set I was working on. and now I can get on and finish yours, which I've done the next few days. I'll keep you posted. It's been a week and I haven't heard anything. Over a week now. I haven't heard anything. And I get it, you know, it's hard to keep on top of everything, but when you're posting on Instagram stories that you're out for, you know, the day with your family, which I have no issue with, and you're posting at all hours of the day, you could at least answer a message or two, especially when you've got somebody waiting. But then to go online and joke and go, oh yeah, you know, I'm dreadful, that kind of thing. Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Thought all my ice had melted then. I was like, Jesus, I'd been here a couple of hours. I think it's just so full. Oh, it's nice and cold. I can't remember if I showed you this. I also mentioned my pencil cases. I think there must be some footage missing because I mentioned my pencil cases, but I don't remember seeing them in edit videos. So I'm going to show you mine. This is mine. It's a little triangular one, and the front folds down like that. So you've then got loads of storage down there, pockets galore, and your pens go at the back. And I really like the design. Oh, there's a pocket at the back for my tape. I really like the design, but it feels like a coat, like a raincoat. So I'm a bit like, ugh. And I ordered a blue one as well. That's over there. Daryl's nicked it. So, yeah. Did I show you this? I bought this to go in my hair. It's got a little loop at the top. I'm going to have to thread some probably just some cotton through it. Stop trying to go to sleep when you're exporting. But it actually unscrews. Look. Matt said if I ever go on holiday and they catch me wearing it, they'll probably check me for drugs. But isn't that adorable? I'm just waiting for the new hair to come through so that I can think of a way to attach it, because the hole on it is tiny, tiny. Some, I know what will fit through that. Some of the what is it? I've got some cord, I think, that might fit through that. Hopefully. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I just thought that'd look really cool hanging off my hair. I might see if I can get a keyring bit to go through the loop, and then it'll hang and dangle a little bit more freely. You know, like the middle one here. Not this big one, but this little middle one. Actually, I'm just looking at this one, wondering if I could take that off. Will that go through that? That would go through there. I may have to take that off in a minute and put it on my acorn instead. Might be strong enough to hold it. I might have to do that. Took a little bit of persuading, but it's finally gone through. It wasn't very happy about moving around, but yeah. So now what I can do is like put it on some thread, or maybe just even crochet it in as it is, and then it will sit there like that and just dangle. Oh, she says, "Don't be dropping it." So that's fine, that's good. And then the keyring for my AirPods just fits nicely through the case. Brill. Hopefully for exporting that, and then I can go on with part 2. Takes so long. That's why I do barely any editing. I just add in times and shit, because otherwise I get pissed off of it. Just had an email from the school. The residential trip in like 2 weeks' time has now been extended to 2 nights. On the plus side, that's no extra cost to us, it's free. But on the minus side, that's like only a couple of weeks' notice. I don't know that I'm ready for him to be gone 2 nights with no fucking contact with me at all. I know those of you whose kids go to the other parents and go to, that's fine, but they can contact you whenever they like. He's not allowed to take his phone, and every time he's been away from me more than a night, he's been able to contact me. I don't like this not being able to contact me for 2 whole nights, Banaki. So I came over a bit weird earlier, about 4:30, 5. Just felt really rough, My head was pounding, I was dizzy. I just felt really, really ill. I ate something in case that was the issue. That wasn't the issue. It just made me all hot and sweaty. I ended up taking a migraine tablet because I wasn't sure if that's what the issue was either. And then lay down for a couple of hours. It's now 9 o'clock. I still don't feel 100%, but, so hot. It hit 25 degrees here today, which, it's nothing to Americans, but in England, that's disgusting. I'm going to finish my journal and watch some TV, and then I'm going to bed. Good morning. It is... I don't even know what it is. Wednesday, 2nd of July, 8:28 a.m. according to... He's sat right there, so I can't say her name in case she'll wake up and demand to know what I want. I have a physio today. So last night, I wasn't very well for the evening, basically. What was wrong? I took a migraine tablet, which always makes me feel a bit, I don't know whether that was what the issue was, or... yuck. I just don't know. Ended up lying on the sofa. Ew. My foundation just squirted onto my clean fucking clothes. I can never go out in clean jeans for some reason. So I laid on the sofa for a few hours and I just felt sick, I really don't know what was going on, but that went on for most of the evening. I just don't feel right today. I feel dizzy, a bit... I'm looking in the mirror over there, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. I just don't feel right. I'm beginning to wonder if I've had COVID again, My daughter phoned me last night. My grandson was on one of those balance board things. And apparently he cannot balance because he fell off it and banged here on the windowsill. And it's the old house, so they're solid wood, And she called me because immediately it bruised and egged up and she was a bit worried. She tends to call me whenever anything happens just to get my advice, and because you always go to mum, don't you? So she called me up and she was like, is this okay? Because he'd been crying, so his eyes are swollen as well. Bless him. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. So just sit there with him for a little bit while you talk to me. And he's very like, don't look at me when he's hurt himself, which is, absolutely fine. So she kept me on FaceTime and she was chatting away. And after a bit, he sort of calm, he was calm. He was quite calm quite quickly, which was good. And then he went off to play quite happily. So she stayed on. She was chatting away about things. And she showed, she managed to get him to come on to talk to me after a little bit. And it gone, his crying swelling had gone down. And he's got a nice little leg on his brow bone, and you could see the swelling moving like around. She's like, "Is that normal? Is that normal?" I said, "Yeah, perfect normal." I said, "That's exactly how I would want it to go, because if it had gone inwards, that would have been hospital because of the eye and all that." He showed me a picture today. Amazingly, hasn't got a black eye. I really thought he was going to have a black eye today. He don't have one, so he's just got a slight little bit of bruising and a little bit of swelling in this area, but yeah, he looks fine. Bless him. I was like, oh, thank God, I don't want to go to hospital feeling the way I did, Yes, I'm putting makeup on to go to physio. Mainly because, why the fuck not? I've got a spare half an hour. It rained last night. It got very, very hot yesterday. Hottest it's been so far. Well, by my calculations, because I record the temperature every day. And where I am, it hit 25 degrees, according to Alexa and Siri. I know Southampton hit 31 degrees, according to a thread I saw this morning. But it rained in the night, so it's significantly cooled things down. And it's trying to rain again. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking an umbrella with me, I think. Dreadlock update. She posted a set that she'd made. They were heading off to the States today. So I don't know whether I got bumped or whether that was the set that she finished over a week ago. I don't know. She hasn't answered my last message that I sent her. I sent her a sort of, not an inquiring message, just a friendly message saying about how I'd moved one of Jamie's extensions up. And wow, that was hard work because I'd had to brush out the end of, I'd cut and had to brush out a dreadlock just to sort of not nagging, but I am here. And she's ignored it. Well, it's gone to her request because it hasn't even come up as delivered. So either that or she's blocked me. I don't fucking know. Well, I can still see her, so I'm assuming that I'm not blocked. The only trouble with face powder goes all over you, doesn't it? I don't like the shiny look that girls go for nowadays. Why would I want to look shiny and sweaty? Maybe I should wear an apron when I do my makeup. Or certainly don't wear black. My thingy looks so much darker on the screen than it does in my mirror. I miss wearing eyeshadow. But the past couple of times I've put it on, my eyes have reacted. You have to keep it for special occasions. I thought it was raining. Oh, I look so bedraggled. My hair badly needs maintenance. So I think I'm going to be going to physio with an umbrella today. Well, mine getting a little bit damp, but there's a difference between a little bit damp and soaking wet. Do I want lippy today? Yeah, here comes that rain. Always a bit, right, lipstick until I actually put it on, and then I'm like, yeah, love it. I must do something about this loose hair. It'll be alright if it stayed like that, but it won't. In a little while it'll go and stick out. gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. Okay, I've just finished physio. He's really nice, my physiotherapist. He sort of asks how you are and does exercises with you. Asked how Hogwarts went, and it was like, wow, that sounds amazing. I was like, dude, it was just like the best. I've already booked to go back. And then he was like, right, exercises. I was like, yeah. So he's giving me some more exercises to do. I've got to go back in like 4 weeks. He said at that point he will probably discharge me because I've made good progress. Yeah, so there we go. Let me see this house. I fell in love for the first time in that house. A group of us all used to hang around in Shanklin, and one evening we were hanging there and somebody came in and said, I'm house sitting for the weekend and I've been told we can have parties. That bedroom up there, the end one at the top, that end one there. Yeah, so we were all like, awesome. So we all went home and lied to our parents. Oh yeah, so-and-so's house for the weekend. Did we fuck? And you got to remember, guys, I'm 50. This is before mobile phones. And yeah, we all went to that house and we partied and partied and partied. And yeah, I fell in love for the very first time in there. His name is Nathan. And funny little twist, in school, he and Stuart are best friends. Stuart was my late partner. Hey, I live in a small fucking place, you know. But yeah, yeah, we fell in love in there. He and I are still friends, which is good. We've been together a couple of times since then. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he said he'd probably discharge me next time I go in because I'm making good progress. Because basically he, was there to treat my bursitis pain, not the rest of me, but he's giving me exercises to strengthen my core and my muscles, and he said, I want to push you. He said, I want you to keep doing these exercises because they will help. So yeah, that's it. I'm now going to go and get some breakfast in the cafe because I'm fucking starving. And then I'm going to go home. I'm probably feeding my mum lunch. Yeah. I need to get in contact with a few people because my washing line broke a couple of days ago. So I've ordered a rotary dryer, but I ordered one like I had down at 53 because the one I had down there, you hang your washing out and then you turn a handle and it rises by about 1.5 feet. They are fantastic. And I've ordered one off of Amazon because they're on sale. But it needs to be set in concrete, so I need to find a chap to do that. So I've just been into Regent Beauty. I love that little shop. They literally sell beauty products, so makeup, a little bit of makeup. But the thing I go in there for is my face masks because they're great. They do peel off face masks, and I'm gutted because they used to be £1 a pack. Now they're £1.29. Oh! So yeah. So I buy a handful, I take them home, I use them, and then I go back in, and we have good gossip. So the cash machine was out of order, so I had to go to the other cash machine because the cafe that I go to only takes cash, which is a bit of a bummer, but fair enough, I suppose. They need a cash machine though up this end of town because it's a pain in the arse. I have to walk all the way into town to get money out to use in the cafe. Anyway. Before I go home and sort mum's lunch. I've just seen my uncle, my mother's brother. He's weird, he's very strange. Bit disabled, you know. He's always been slightly weird. But he's rude. He's sort of turned into a rude old man. I said, oh hi, and he sort of looked at me and went, I don't know you. And I said, yes you do. I said, I'm sorry. Fuck, I dropped my phone. Yeah, I said, you know, I'm your sister's daughter. And he went, oh, okay. And then just started looking at the menu again. And I was like, Mum says hi. And he was like, all right. So I was like, wow. And just turned around and walked away. Yeah, no, my mum's had no contact with him. He moved out of the house she owned, crikey, years ago, 20 odd years ago. Said he wanted his own place, even though he didn't really like ever leave his room, and has never bothered to let my mum know where he lives. You know, I see him about town occasionally, and that's the first time I've spoken to him in years. Fucking rude, asshole. He was a really nice bloke when I was a kid. You know, he used to play with me and all that lot, but I guess he's just become a miserable old man. He's got to be, 80 odd now. He looks it, you know. Anyway, had a very nice brunch. I ate a lot, so that'll keep me going. And I'm expecting my grandson to FaceTime me in a minute to tell me all about school, because he rang my doorbell while I was still eating. I was like, oh baby, I'm not there. And Victor got very, very upset because I wasn't there. So, yeah, I'm going to have to wait for Mummy to FaceTime me so he can tell me all about his day. Okay, I'm home. So, I have got all different perfumes. Nothing there that I found. I can't remember, that was one that I tried in Superdrug the other day. I don't think it was. I don't know. I might have put it in another video. Let's have a look. Face masks. So I got a.
We burned.
Sharton.
There was children here.
I know. Sorry.
Disgusting. Bad grandmother.
Well, I had physio and then I was hungry, so I went to eat. I know.
Scarred the children for life.
They broke my doorbell. They didn't. I fixed it. It's fine. Just because you couldn't figure out how to put it back together.
Well, fucking. It should be a simple case of plug that in, put the wire in the thing, and then click on. But apparently.
Yeah, no, it goes on the top bit first. It sort of hangs off the top bit. It's not a very good system. So I got a little card from them. Go my journal. I got a Plump and Firm Cucumber Mask, Clarify and Calm Dead Sea Clay Mask, which is apparently also peel off. Pink Guava Radiance Restore. Oh, Seventh Heaven. I love Seventh Heaven. Brightening Boost Passion. Balance and Mattify Pink Rose Clay. That'll be a wash off one, not a peel off one. Strawberry Cream Mask. Again, a wash off, not a peel off. Marshmallow Fluff Whipped Mask Delight. That one was a 20p more than the others. And a coconut cream with oatmeal. And she gave me a perfume sample. Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So yeah, cool. I love when shops give you samples. Oh, that's strong. That's really strong. It's nice, but it's strong when you first use it. So, there you go. And a fab little paper bag, which I'm sure I can put in my journal. Huh? Can you smell it? No. I was going to say, it's going to be a perfume sample in Regent Beauty today. I've just sprayed it. It's quite strong.
Stinker.
Well, I am now, yeah, because I've just sprayed perfume.
Smoke from
Yeah, I literally sprayed it like once. It's a Jean-Paul Gaultier one.
It's nice, actually.
Huh?
It's not bad.
No. I think once it calms down a little bit.
She's not bad, she's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, I had a good day. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 masks. Yay. Bring them in the self-care drawer. Let's make some room in my self-care drawer. I am going to go and phone my grandchildren because she didn't phone me. It's gone 6:20. Just doing Daryl's tea. Then I watched wrestling. Then I had to lie down for a bit because my back started to really hurt. It's either standing, sitting, or lying down. Well, I know that's the case for everybody, but I have to sort of alternate between the three throughout the day because otherwise everything hurts. You know. So yeah, I sat there for an hour and then I had to lie down. And then I inevitably end up dozing off because I am in pain. And being in pain is tiring. So, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to have to go over to Southampton for a day, I think, and look at sofa beds over there because there just isn't anything here. I went to the only bed store on the island and they only had metal action ones. So every now and then the ferry company, I live on an island before anybody asks, the ferry company releases like a discount book for islanders, and our last one's just expired at the end of June, I think. So I need to wait for the new one because I'm certainly not paying their prices. Yeah, so I'd like to do it on a weekend and then maybe Daryl could come with and we could have a day out. So we'll see. The evening is going to consist of knitting and wrestling. And that's pretty much it. So I'm a couple of weeks behind. Oh, get that, Chad. And then we'll go from there. Try and decide if I'm hungry or not. Can't make up my mind, you know. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's hot again. It's bright. Not a cloud in the sky kind of weather. I woke at 6 with a headache. So I've had painkillers. But it just was generally quite hot and sticky and disgusting. So I'm probably going to go home and sit in my lounge with the fan on. Because, you know, there's so much to do and I just can't be bothered. You know? I write lists of things that I need to do and then I just point blank ignore them. And it's stupid little things that don't take 5 minutes, you know? Like changing the light bulb in the bathroom. It will literally take me 5 minutes. Making a couple of phone calls. Everybody hates making phone calls, don't they? The trouble is, it's things that need to get done, you know? This kind of brightness hurts. You know? Maybe I need a hat. I don't like wearing hats though. I can get a sun visor, just, you know? Keep the sun off my eyes. Maybe that's what I need. That might help. Because even with sunglasses, I'm finding I'm squinting, especially when I've got a headache. I remember seeing a film, I think it was Jumping Jack Flash, with Whoopi Goldberg. It's the first thing I saw her in. And there was another woman on there. She was the posh rich bitch. and she had a sun visor, but it went on like a pair of glasses. It didn't strap around all the way around your head, and I've never seen another one like it since. You know, all the ones I see go on like hats where they go all the way around. This one, literally, you just put into your hair like you do with sunglasses. And I always thought that was a really good idea. So, Daryl's at school, Nathaniel and Victor are at school. Explanation for black eye given. I'm going to go home and sit in the cool. I don't have the dogs this week because Nikki's away. So, yeah. It's quiet. It's very quiet. I love them to pieces, but God, Dolly's loud. She barks at everything. And she's getting worse. Every little noise she thinks she hears, she comes screaming out of the house. But she doesn't do it at mine. Because she's not allowed to. But Nikki's allowed her to do it, so it's now, she just does it because she thinks she can. So I'm going to go and sit down and ignore my to-do list now. That moment when you finally like get up there to make the phone call and the office is closed. I hate my life sometimes. It's just stupid. Stupid. Stress. So, pretty much everybody online won't know this. I'm actually married. My second marriage. I've been married now for 11 and a half years. I've been separated for about 10 of those 11 and a half years. My ex-husband is a drunk. Alcoholic is too nice a word. He's a drunk. And he's emotionally and mentally abusive. He's a gaslighter. Chronic gaslighter. And on top of all that, he's a prick. So I filed for divorce last year. Why did I wait so long? It was just one of those things that I never quite got round to it, and I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't afford a lawyer. It costs about £600 to get divorced in England, and I just didn't have that money. And the website's not that explanatory, you know. There's fees for everything, and you've got to know what you're doing, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then a friend of mine went, oh yeah, no, it's really easy, you just do this and this and this. Oh, okay. And she said, you can even do it when you don't know where they are. And I don't know where he is. You know, I know he's local, but he refuses to give me his address. It's just his power play. So I went online and I clicked all the forms, I did lots of reading, applied for fees, petitioned. Then I found out I had to do a different form because I want to do it filing, because I don't know where he is. So I did that. Couldn't find an address. Couldn't find out how to send it. So eventually I sent it via post to the courts. I got an email several weeks later saying that it was being dismissed because I hadn't provided the co-respondence. I don't know, so a load of bollocks anyway. And I phoned him up and I went, no, that's not right. So. All right, yeah, okay. Just ignore that last email. Okay. I said, oh, by the way, I have sent in the required form via post. All right, lovely, thanks. It can take a good month or so for us to get around to that one. I said, yeah, no worries. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. Morning. Hiya. Yeah, I waited. I never heard anything. And you keep hearing, it takes a good year or so for these things to go through. So I didn't phone. And it's been on my to-do list for months. Another thing you might not know about me is I hate making phone calls. and I hate confrontation. I have crippling anxiety about it. So I finally plucked up the courage this morning, got through. They never received those forms. The form that I had to send in via post because I couldn't find an email address to send it to. They never received it. So I've been sat here for the last 8 months waiting for a divorce petition that basically hasn't moved because they never received the fucking paperwork. No one wanted to let me know. So I was like, fuck this, I don't know what to do. So he sent me the form and gave me an email address to send it to, which I don't even know if I filled it out right, because it says, what is the fee for this? I'm like, well, I don't know. It says you can find out the fee for this by looking at this form. I looked at that form, I can't find it. So I left it blank and said that I'd applied for help fees anyway. I don't know if I've done it right. I said, look, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I really don't know what I'm doing. Could you phone me if it's not right? I don't know what else to do. So, crippling anxiety, speaking to somebody on the phone, crippling anxiety, having to deal with this form yet again, because the divorce is still nowhere near fucking complete. And anything to do with him makes me anxious. So, yeah. It's 2:20. I have delivered Victor home. I've got about 25 minutes before I've got to pick Nathaniel up. So I'm just heading back home. A quick drink of water. It's boiling. And then go and get Nathaniel, I guess. Calm down a little bit now after the whole divorce thing this morning. I think I'll get pizza for me and Darryl for dinner. Daryl's just recently discovered that he likes pizza. He likes little mini pizzas. The cheese ones. He used to eat them when he was tiny. Like sort of a year and a half. And then he went off them. I don't like those. Hadn't touched them for years. And then about a month or so ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, he said he wanted to try one. It's just cheese. He didn't want any meat on it or anything like that. So we bought a pack of the Chicago Town mini pizzas. I love them. And he really enjoyed it. And he's had them a couple of times since then. He's not had it for a bit, so I think I might get some. I desperately need to go shopping. I might do that tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do about my laundry, because I have no line to dry it on at the moment. I've got one of those minky retractable lines in my garden. And what you do is you pull it out, hook it onto wherever, and then you're supposed to wrap the line around the little feet to stop the line just constantly feeding out. But the little feet on mine are broken, so they don't hold it no more. So I've bought a Veleda Super Dry whirligig thing, and it's a rotary dryer. You hang on your laundry on it, and then you crack the handle, and it rises by just over a foot in height. Great. Absolutely fantastic, because it then means that your washing is higher, more chance to get caught by a breeze. I remember coming home one afternoon and seeing my laundry nicely rotating and floofing about in the breeze, my neighbour's laundry just hanging because it wasn't high. So, and I loved it. I had one down the road, absolutely loved it, and I couldn't find them when I moved back into 68. I was absolutely convinced it was a Brabantia, but apparently it wasn't. It was a Super Dry by Veleda, and it was on sale on Amazon, so I bought it. And I've got a man coming to do a post set on Sunday, but it means I'm not going to be able to use the line probably for a good 24 to 48 hours afterwards. I know they're like, oh yeah, they set really quickly and you can do it, but I plan to hang a lot of shit on it. So, I want to make sure it's 100% set before I start hanging stuff on it. So, it's slightly too breezy to use a standing clothes horse as well. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I might just have to tumble dry it. We're done with it.